the talk is thinking poetically, healing the body and mind through sound, pattern, and play. And so I just find this so amazing that sound can change matter, right? That our brains can be affected by music and the healing potential in that. So I find that so wonderful. So my career has been devoted to investigating and advancing the pro-social potential of fiction and of poetry, both of which require us to perspective take, to engage in metaphor, to make connections and associations. And all of that increases connections in our brain. And the more connections in our brain, it's been hypothesized, the more empathy we have. So the more perspectives we gain, the more we're able to be fluid and open to the ideas of others. So again, just the power of imagination and perception and how expanding and our perception and changing our perspective and seeing things in new ways that maybe we wouldn't have considered before is all essential to our growth individually. And then also this idea of empathy expanding outwards and sort of our empathy for others extending to the planet. So yeah, fiction and poetry, as I said, can literally change our minds and rewire our brains. They have a physical effect on us. I'll talk about this amazing psychologist later, Lisa Feldman Barrett, who does like studies and just has people read words and kind of show what happens to the brain as that's happening. So Dr. Ahmed Ashmat is a good friend of mine, and we're going to do work on fiction and poetry and empathy and how that affects the brain. So we hope to use fMRI when we are having people read sort of poetry and fiction, and then at the same time have other individuals reading depoeticized versions of it or in plain prose, and therefore hypothesize that, again, because of the imagination and metaphorical thinking and perspective taking involved, the areas of the brain associated with empathy will light up. So we really hope to find funding or grant to do this. If anyone's interested in collaborating, that would be amazing. I would love some of the amazing poets that we have here actually to like write and provide the poetry that we could use for this. And so I think that would be incredible, and I would love your input.